In a shock move, blink and you missed her Prime Minister Liz Truss chose the anniversary of her disastrous mini-budget to make a speech in London. Our brass-neck, tin-eared and audacity correspondent Jonathan Goodenough has more. Yes, that's right, the most recent Prime Minister, likely to be a pointless answer by the end of the year, took to the stage at the Institute of Government to give her view on what happened just 12 months ago. And what form did her apology take? She certainly didn't apologise, and in fact plugged her book quite a lot, but at one point she did confess that she'd not just tried to fatten the pig on market day, but she tried to rear the pig, fatten the pig and slaughter the pig on market day, which shows that her love of pork markets even extends to metaphors. Okay? Yes, she insisted that people voted for change in 2016 and 2019, and she was simply trying to deliver that. So was she a Brexiteer? No, in fact, before the referendum, she said that, "I don't want my daughters to grow up in a world where they need a visa or permit to work in Europe, or where they are hampered from growing a business because of extortionate call costs and barriers to trade." And how about now? She thinks Brexit was a great idea because it didn't cause any disruption. Wow. Indeed, and I think it's worth pointing out that if people were voting for change, they probably weren't hoping for it to take the form of doubling their mortgage costs. What else did she say? She claimed that UK debt has quintupled since 2005 and is set to trop £3 trillion in the next 3 years, and can make it clear that those are direct quotes. Right. And in essence, she claimed that her brilliant supply-side reforms had been crushed by a consensus built up since 1997. And what is that consensus made up of? The markets, most of both political parties, Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, Joe Biden, wokeness, climate change, diversity, London dinner parties, Princess Diana, French cheeses, and objective reality. I see. She then finished her speech by listing a series of policies, including cutting benefits, abandoning environmental regulations, and cutting windfall taxes, saying that politicians need to do the right thing even when it's unpopular. Although I think she might have meant to say right-wing thing. So will this speech return her to the front line of politics? Probably not, but these days it's hard to be sure, which may be the most terrifying thing of all. Thank you, Jonathan. Next up, as a TV personality denies all wrongdoing after being accused of sexual impropriety in a painstaking investigation, we speak to a number of men who say they're delighted that sexism and misogyny are solved now, and we absolutely don't need to look into any of their work colleagues because they're good guys and never made them feel uncomfortable.